Good afternoon, everybody. So good to have you on the program today. So, for those of you who followed me on Twitter, you'll know that I had to start the live stream late today. I typically start at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and it's almost 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. So I let everybody know earlier this morning that I was going to have a late broadcast today. And that's because my wife had a doctor appointment, and so she was away from the house, and I watched the kids. And that's actually the secret. The big secret to why I'm able to do all of this is that I have my beautiful, lovely wife who is able to manage this household for me so that I can focus on creating more videos and doing live streams with much of my time. So this really is a team effort. Anyway, so I was watching the kids, and so I couldn't do a live stream. Also, we got a new dog. Finally, it's getting close to the kid's birthday, and we figured we would get a family dog for the kids, and so we spent all weekend working on that. And the dog is a cute little dog, but it's young, and it gets scared easily. And when it doesn't have an adult nearby, it starts to cry and it'll whine. So with my wife away from the house, it was crying a lot, and I was doing my best to try and keep the dog happy. Anyway, yeah, it's been a busy day and a busy weekend, and so I'm really happy to be back here in front of all of you for more Dishonored. We're going to pick up right where we left off on Friday, which I believe was in the middle of a mission. I believe we were inside a mansion trying to track down this guy to either assassinate him or find a non-violent solution to get rid of him. Also, we're getting close to the release date of Rage 2. I believe it's even this week, the 14th maybe, or next week or something like that. And when Rage 2 drops, we'll switch gears and start covering Rage 2 because it's a new game, and I want to be able to cover it and share it with all of you. And I'm excited. We played Rage 1 on this program last year, so before Rage 2 drops, you may want to revisit that playlist to rewatch my live stream of Rage 1 just so that we can become familiar with the story. Bethesda is tweeting a lot of sneak peeks and behind the scenes about Rage 2, and it's getting me excited. Many of the same voice actors we are familiar with from Rage 1 will be back in town. Courtney Taylor will be doing the voice of the mayor of Winthrop. I believe it was Winthrop. Which is exciting. I don't know about John Goodman. John Goodman was in Rage 1, and I hope he's in Rage 2. I'm not sure. I don't think they've tweeted about that, so... But, I mean, if many of the same locations we recall from Rage 1 will be in Rage 2, then we should have a fairly familiar game. Anyway, I'm excited. Rage 1 was a lot of fun, so Rage 2 will be fun too. My plan is to cover it for an entire week of daily live streams, and then we'll back off a bit and incorporate it into our normal schedule of lore videos and live streams. So that's the plan so far. Lots of people on the chat today. Good to have you all here. We got some tips from Garage Junk. Thank you very much, Garage Junk. Extremely kind. I want to see the puppy, says Aaron. Not right now. He's a little shy. He had a difficult journey to get to the house, and he's getting to another family, so he's a little bit shy. But maybe someday soon. Josh says, "Yay, you will make the first couple of hours at work enjoyable." I sure hope so. Thank you very much, Josh. So I don't know how long I'm going to stream today because I am starting so late, and I do need to get a lore video done for tomorrow. I hope to do a video for the return of Obra Dinn, but it really depends on how long I play tonight. If I play a lot today, well, I won't be able to do the lore video for tomorrow. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's get to the game. Guardsman J Bravo says, "What are we smoking/drinking this evening?" I'm smoking a La Aurora y Leon this evening, and I'm not drinking anything right now because it's still a little early. Speaking of which, I got to set this thing on fire. All right. Now to the game. What, sweetie? Oh, it's a little screw. Okay, I'm working now, so you can't bust it. Okay, my daughter is absolutely thrilled with this new dog. And she's one of the reasons we got it. My son and my daughter, they've been wanting a dog for a long time, and we finally, we got the house last year. We're slowly trying to become the white picket fence family. So we've got the dog now, and we need to get the cat. Anyway, my wife has taken the dog out for a walk, and my daughter was so thrilled she had to come and tell me, Daddy, we're going to go outside for a walk. She's really excited, so. Anyway, sorry about that. Let's dive right into the game. Where were we? She found a little screw on the ground outside while walking the dog that she wanted to show us. A little machine screw. Okay. I'm trying to remember where I was. Oh, I had just dropped this guy. Okay, interrogation room, archive, and then we've got the branding instructions. That's what we're trying to get. All right, so before we move on to... There they are. What kind of dog, says Brian? A poodle. I didn't pick it. My philosophy was this. You know what? The dog isn't for me. And if it were up to me and I had to choose a dog, I'd probably get no dog just because I like cleanliness. But if I had to choose a dog, I'd probably pick, I don't know, maybe a French bulldog or an American bulldog or a husky. I don't know. I thought a lot about this when I was a kid, but I haven't thought much about it since then. But I figured, you know what, we're getting this for the kids. Let's let the kids pick. And so we went through a bunch of. The kids picked a poodle. It's not a toy poodle. It's not like a display poodle. It's a normal-sized poodle with normal fur. It doesn't look like, we're gonna put it on show for display. But they wanted the poodle, so I say, why not? Let the kids have what they want. GT says, is the dog called Dad? No, we haven't figured out a name for it yet. Guardsman J Bravo says, poodles bark a lot, be careful. Yeah, we were concerned about that, but this one is still so young, and it's kind of timid. It's a little timid little guy, and he hasn't barked a lot. Maybe when he gets older, he will bark a lot, but we also kind of live out in the middle of nowhere, so it's not like we're surrounded by a bunch of other dogs. And we haven't figured out a name yet. The previous owner said that the name of the dog was Admiral. So right now we're just calling him Admiral. We haven't thought of a new name yet. Okay.
Back to the beginning. It was Martin's plot to break him out of Coldridge Prison. That's clear enough. But why Corvo? The one man feared throughout the Empire. He's as skilled as they say. He got through there with half the Watch looking for him. He had help, yes, but how far does it go? The trail goes to Martin, but Martin knows everyone, everywhere. Not to the...
Right, I'm really confused. Who was he talking to? Was there not another voice? Or was that just me? Binary Ghost says Admiral is an awesome name. Get a sea captain's hat. Well, maybe we'll just keep it Admiral. I don't know. Guardsman J Bravo says, I have a Shih Tzu, and a poodle mix. All he does is bark and eat everything off the ground he can, including rose bushes. Oh, dear. Please don't scare me. I hope we haven't gotten ourselves into trouble. Kyle says, remember Blink. Dishonored is three-dimensional design. Yes. Thank you. I will do my best to remember Blink. All right, we've got a deposition log. Costas has actually named the dog Oxhorn. No, I'm not going to do that. Though, you know what my wife said? She said we should name the dog Derby. And I said no, just because... Okay, so for those of you who are old school Oxhorn viewers, you'll recall that I used to have a pet turtle, and I named him Hat. And I incorporated him into my old animations, and he was a big part of the program and all of that. So I can't get a dog and then name him Derby, because then I'm naming another animal after a hat. But I can't do it. She thought it would be really cute, considering the whole Oxhorn thing. And I'm like, no. Let's keep real life separate from my work life. Let's not name the dog Derby. But I said maybe Darby. We could call him Darby, and she didn't like Darby. So we're stuck. We don't know what we want to name it. Maybe we'll just call him Admiral for now. All right, the case of Agatha Harcourt. Deposition from Mary Wallace. I smelled a peculiar stench coming from Agatha's window one night. As I looked in the window, I saw her burning over a fire the bones of something small, along with clumps of hair. Josh says, name him Admiral Dogmeat. We also briefly considered Dogmeat, but we should have gotten a German Shepherd for that, right? Deposition from Herbert Alcott. On several evenings as I came home from work, I saw Agatha peering at me unnaturally from behind her curtains. On the fifth day, I felt a pain in my stomach upon approaching her home. Whoa, who is this Agatha? Outcome. Agatha's home was searched, several outlawed items were found, and Agatha was caught as she attempted to flee from the back door. Her interrogation yielded little of use. Home and property seized for the Abbey remains cremated. They killed Agatha? So they killed her just because two of her neighbors said that she was burning something small. Well, maybe she was just burning a rat to get rid of the diseases. Guardsman J. Bravo says name him Bowler or Capper. Possibly Begin. I kind of want to avoid the hat motif just because I've done that. You know, I did the hat thing with my turtle all those years ago. Don't really want to do the hat thing again. Name the dog Codsworth. I could name him Codsworth. I could go through every single named character from the Fallout franchise and just I could name him Dance. The Trials of Aptitude, excerpt from a book on the esoteric practices of the Abbey. Once a child shows the proper inclination, he is marked. Okay, we read that. I'm not going to read that again. See, this is the thing about Prey and Dishonored that I don't like. They don't mark books that you've already read. And I wish they did. All right, just looking around before we pick up the deposition or the movements of Corvo. Ooh, wait, what's that? Tin of brined hagfish. Numb. Old Coast map. Money. The movements of Corvo Atano. Okay, so this is about us. Known movements. Returned after an official deployment of roughly 2 months. After departure from Bristol, mission included stops at other major isles at the behest of the Empress Jessamine Caldwin. Arrived bearing ill news, immediately apprehended for her murder. Last confirmed sighting, entered sewers under Coldridge Prison after escaping execution under unusual circumstances. Testimony from citizenry. Trey Dover. Confidence moderate, unconfirmed. Statement person matching subject's description. Seen conversing with unknown woman near front gates of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Testimony from citizenry Benjamin Harraby. Confidence low, unconfirmed. Person matching subject's description seen fraternizing with ox herds just outside the city. Okay, so we've got citizens who are lying for us. Testimony from citizenry Charlotte Cadenhead. Confidence low, secondhand. Statement overheard conversation implying one of the parties involved had knowledge of subject. Suspected alliances none known. Recommendation search of the estate district based on subject's prior position of authority and privilege. Okay, well, they're looking in the wrong spot then. We're not there. Charles Borden says, Ox, what about Beardsley for a name? I can't call the dog Beardsley. Here, Beardsley! Beardsley! It is time to depart for the manor, Beardsley. I can't do that. All right, we got a book over here. The fourth stricture. Restrict the roving feet that love to trespass. They pay no heed to the boundary stones of another neighbor's fields. They wander into foreign lands, only to return with their souls blackened by iniquity. Where have you strayed, that destruction now comes behind you? Would you walk across burning coals or broken glass? Then why do you prowl into the homes of the honest, or into the dens of the hidden things? For the result is the same. You will fall into the void. Instead, rest your feet on a firm foundation, so that when the winds of the outsider shriek against you, you will stand firm and not be overthrown. Name him Stogie. I could name him Stogie. I like that. Order shall prevail. Here, Stogie. Come, Stogie. I don't know. Doesn't really have a ring to it, does it? Stogie. I don't know. It's kind of got something. All right, here we go. Branding instructions. On branding heretics. The heretic brand is reserved for those overseers who have committed heinous acts against the order, but have not broken codes that would otherwise result in execution. No contact, aid, or shelter can be given to one bearing the brand. That person is forevermore unwelcome to the Abbey and its affiliates. When used, the brand is applied to the forehead, so all can see the sins of the recipient. The chemical compound acts immediately, scarring the heretic for the remainder of life. The interrogation room here at the office of the High Overseer stands ready for branding ritual. Should the need arise, the recipient must be strapped into the interrogation chair and restrained as the brand is applied. The heretic brand itself is to be stored in the same room. All right, non-lethal, the heretic's brand. Search the archive for information on how to brand. The heretic's brand itself can be found in the interrogation room. Fantastic. So, the non-lethal way is to make this guy unconscious. Charles Borden says, yes, you can. You know you want to, Ox. Maybe. Disclosures log number 965. Name Dylan Jacobs. Admitted violations. Theft of neighbor's food. Recourse half wages to be given to neighbor for a month. Wow, that's quite a punishment. Name Millicent Ridgway. Admitted violations. Adultery. Recourse 1 year in the service to the order. Name Robert Young. Admitted violations. Spying on his neighbor as she bathed. Recourse public humiliation in the stocks for 2 days. Well, let the punishment fit the crime, I guess. Name him Marcus. I don't know, poodles don't remind me of super mutants all that much. Confiscation log number 2749. Accused Archibald Pelling, recovered effigy of the Lord Regent. Sentenced to 3 years imprisonment at Coolridge. Accused Beatrice Gould, recovered collection of animal skulls carved with pictographic sigils. Sentence home confiscated. They confiscated her home? Yikes. Accused, Charles Hanley, recovered Book of Rituals, sentence, home and property seized, banished to the flooded district. Man, it's like a modern day American police force, but no, wow, confiscating all of that property. Did we read this? Restrict the lying tongue that is like a spark in the heathen's mouth. It is such a little thing, yet from one spark an entire city may burn to the ground. Better to live a life of silence than unleash a stream of untruth. The echoes of lies come back as the voice of the outsider. They really don't like the outsider, do they? Okay, now, was there a way out over here? Yes. That's the meeting chamber, though. The third stricture. Restrict the restless hands, which quickly become the workmates of the outsider. Unfettered by honest labor, they rush to sordid gain, vain pursuits, and deeds of violence. Of what value are the hands that steal and kill and destroy? Instead, put your hands to the plow, the fork, and the spade. Or even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind and body. I believe I've read that one before. Okay, we need to find the interrogation. Oh, there it is. Ah, right in front of me. Oh, blood! Ooh. Who have they recently interrogated? Z-Chib says, I have 9 dogs. I named them all after mythology or fictional characters. An awesome choice. Sean says, what about Kiri? Kiri? What's the significance of Kiri? I'm not sure. Does sound nice. Ah. So why? If we can just open the door, why this? I guess to get to that top portion.
What we have is a man, aged 30 perhaps, slender, unusual tattooing on the face and chest, probably superstitious heresy, wearing some sort of industrial mask when we brought him in, stolen out of one of the whaling factories from the look of it. You're one of Dowd's men, aren't you? Caught at last? Give us a name at least. What's wrong with his eyes? Opium? Laudanum? Are you with us? What's he doing? Some kind of fit? He's gone. Here it is, a pin, hidden in one of his gloves. Subject has administered some kind of poison. The effects seem to have been lethal.
On branding heretics. The heretic brand is reserved for those overseers who have committed heinous acts. Wait, didn't we read this? Yeah. Okay, so we've got it twice. The Great Trials. Excerpt from an overseer's findings by High Overseer Tynan Wallace. Spending 2 years in the company of heretics, the insane, and those rare black-hearted villains who were truly practitioners of magic, I can say with truth that I have seen such things as to break the minds of most. While the trials and burnings weigh heavily upon my heart, I must chronicle what has been a unique opportunity to witness the multifarious perversions that the outsider bestows upon those who seek his black counsel. Many of those we faced were accused of bewitching their neighbors or family, controlling them from afar, or even walking around in their skins. Ugh! And I have seen this with my own eyes, as one woman slid into the form of another, prowling unseen, until a vigilant overseer struck down both the witch and her host. Others detailed herein were found to stand in 2 places seemingly at once, or to vanish from one place and appear in another. Our work was dire, we knew, for if the followers of the outsider can truly inhabit the skin of another, or move from place to place like the wind, then how can we hope to erect walls to keep him out? It was these trials that first led us to investigate barriers beyond the physical. Okay, runes that way, objectives that way. There is a door down that way, but then also a door this way. Okay, so that just leads down to the chamber. Oh, I don't have the key. Oh, I do have the key. There we go. Oh, isn't that great? Look at that. So it's not an interior cell. This heart is so bizarre because it's screaming. Can you hear that? Oh, look at this. Horrible. Right. Well, we've got what we need. Let's, and there we go. There's the archives in the interrogation room. So let's go around the corner and see if we can... This is the other door that led to the archive. We could go up, I know, but I want to explore down here. What is this? Alarm bell ring? Let's not do that. Okay, so we could go up there. That leads to an open window above this door. We don't see anyone on this side. So let's go around. Let's do a quick save, actually. Can I run and jump with that? Or do I have to go from the other way? Yeah, I can't make that. I have to go from the other way. But that room is empty. Oh, and these... I'm hearing sleeping. Which means I've been here and I knocked out some guys. Yep, there he is. Great. Up we go. King of the South with a tip and guilt. Here's my last $2. I want you to have them. Thank you. I'm so happy that I've impoverished you now.
I trust you. I hear the watch is having trouble holding the signs.
Bunch of children playing games, that's all it is.
Good, good. And your niece, Callista, isn't it? I'm very concerned about her.
She'll be found. My men are searching district by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear any word, I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. I hope you won't refuse. It'll make this business pass all the quicker. The servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
I want to hear the conversation first before
Now,
I do anything.
to business. What would you say happened last night?
To be honest, I'm not even sure. My men, your overseers, a few whores, maybe a little too much ale. One harmless prank with a runaway chicken, and 10 minutes later, Trevor's Alley is a sea of blood and teeth.
I almost wish I'd been there.
Tivian, you say? Bit dry.
Now, I know you'll agree that
Oh!
we can't allow word of overseas.
Oh, I forgot. I should have. Oh. Well, let's see what happens.
This way to reach the purpose.
You can't seriously expect me to... Campbell, this wine's rather strong.
Is it? You're not a lightweight, are you?
I can't feel my hands.
Really? Can you feel yourself dying, you ridiculous parasite?
What did you say? Campbell.
I do love my life. Can he be dead? Guards! Come at once! An assassin has poisoned Kernow. This noble soul. Lock the place down and search the offices from top to bottom.
All right, so that's what happened. Let's load the quick save I did. Actually, the autosave. Roman says, "Hey, Ox, one plea. Could you not carry the heart at all times? The sound it makes is rather distracting." Okay, yeah, I'll try to do that. Minnie says, "The poison, Ox. Remember the poison." Yeah, I forgot about that. But that's okay.
I trust your trip was the money idea. I hear the watch is having trouble holding the side streets.
Bunch of children playing games, that's all it is.
Good, good. And your niece, Callista, isn't it? I'm very concerned about her.
She'll be found. My men are searching district by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear any word, I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. I hope you won't refuse. It'll make this business pass all the quicker. Clock. One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree, I agree.
Huh? See something? Promotion for the man who killed this one.
I thought the door was closed. Did you get the brand yet? Yes, I do have the brand.
I hear the watch is having trouble holding the side streets.
Bunch of children playing games, that's all it is.
Good, good. And your niece, isn't it? I'm very concerned about her.
She'll be found. My men are searching district by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
Okay.
If my overseers
So after I
hear
knock them out, I'm going to go take care of those guards, then pick up the
any
captain
drinks, I hope you won't refuse.
and take him out of there.
Make this business pass all the quicker. Clock. One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree, I agree.
Stop playing it, come on.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert.
Doggone it. Man, I didn't do it fast enough. Let me try again. Don't knock them out, follow them. Why? The point is to...
I hear the watch is having trouble holding the size.
I already have the
Bunch of
brand.
children playing games, that's all.
Good. And your niece, Callista, isn't it? I'm very concerned about her.
She'll be found. My men are searching district by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear any word, I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. I hope you won't refuse. It'll make this business pass all the quicker. One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished.
Follow them after they break the glasses, then we'll go to a secluded spot. Thank you.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree, I agree. A whore dies and... That might be worth checking out.
Whoops. Guess I moved too soon.
Oh, I'll find you.
Target rescued? How did that happen? Okay. Well, he's coming back. You forgot to crouch, they heard you. Yeah, I figured that out, but I'm not sure exactly how I saved the captain. He just ran out and disappeared. I still have to get this overseer. I don't want to kill them, so I'm not going to switch the glasses. If I do, then what's his name dies. I want to brand this guy. Come on back, High Overseer. Where is he going? He's just piddle farting around down there. He was saved because he didn't drink the poison.
I trust your troopers.
All right, I'm just going to do this the way I wanted
The watch is
to.
having trouble holding the
Previously.
size.
Bunch of children playing games, that's all.
Good. And your niece, Callista, isn't it? I'm very concerned about her.
She'll be found.
Quick save.
My men are searching district by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
Vault Boy says, did you know that diarrhea is hereditary? It runs in the genes.
Time for drinks. I hope you won't refuse.
Thanks.
It'll make this business pass all the quicker. One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see.
Okay, there's something
Seems
under
I
the
have
table,
wrong
too.
one. Not Not that one.
Do the kennel. I did the kennel in my last episode.
Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree.
Attention! This facility is now...
I did it the first time. I got them both.
My men are searching district by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear any word, I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. I hope you won't refuse. It'll make this business pass all the quicker. Box. One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree.
This meeting is taking far too long. We should go in and tell Colonel there's important business. Get him out of Campbell's clutches.
Boredom won't kill our captain. We can wait a bit longer.
I've had enough waiting. I'm going in. What happened?
now?
Whacked in the head? Got you now. Come on out here!
Take out his leg!
Ah, too many dead. How would I do this without killing all of them? I could put a trap. The trap would kill them. I'm out of sleep darts. I could move the bodies. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do.
Here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. Here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. Here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree.
Ethan says, break the glasses. They'll proceed to the basement next. Don't get detected. Follow them down there, and you'll get an easy opportunity to knock them out.
Thank you.
Okay.
What a... Who's been in here? I owe you an apology, Captain. This is hardly the hospitality I planned for you.
Well, time to do this the hard way.
Who is that? Guards! To me!
I'm hiding in a corner!
Here we are. Now if you'll join me, men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree.
What?
Whacked in the head.
I'll flush you out. Help me,
I'll fight you, you hagfish.
To arms! Dump you in the river! Bastards!
Okay, almost there, almost there. We can do this.
Here we are. Now if you'll join me, men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree, I agree.
And the door's closed. Why is it closed this time?
Far too long. We should go in and tell Colonel.
I have to take him down to the interrogation room chair.
Someone get over here!
Gotcha now.
Like him.
Dump you in the river!
I should have gone straight for the interrogation room chair. They went looking for them. Maybe I should just let them go to the basement. If I let them go to the basement...
Here we are. Now if you'll join me, men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
What on... Who's been in here? I owe you an apology, Captain. This is hardly the hospitality I planned for you.
Well, time to do this the hard way.
What was that, Campbell?
Never mind. It's a stroke of luck for you, Captain. I'm forced to break out the real vintage. Leave the men here, or we'll have to share with all of them.
Very well, Campbell. As long as we get this little dispute settled.
Why are they looking for me?
see this painting? Believed to be early Sokolov. Something primal in there. The way the brush works.
Finally. The Fugue Feast. Excerpt from a book on the celebrations and holidays. At the end of every year, after the last day of the month of songs, we begin the Fugue Feast. The new year has not started, and thus the time that follows is outside the calendar. A period of celebration and feasting begins, during which the people abandon the very practices that keep them whole and healthy over the year. Many leave their homes euphoric with spirits or potent herbs. Some paint their faces or wear masks to conceal themselves as they pursue their passions without reservation. When the right cosmological signs are observed and it is time for the calendar to begin anew, the sitting High Overseer calls for the Hymn of Atonement, and the Fugue Feast ends. Families return to their homes, wives to their husbands. Enemies put down their weapons and fires are extinguished. No complaint is given for those who have wronged others, deviated from ancient codes, or discarded oaths, for this time during the astrological alignment does not exist and is not recorded. The following day starts the new year, marked on the first day of the month of the Earth, as it has always been. Say Vox, says Brian Sanchez. Now you need to take Kurno's body outside or you will fail the test. That's fine. I can do that. I'm going to do a hard save real quick. If I didn't do that, he would have sounded the alarm, right? Take the blackmail journal from High Overseer Campbell. Done. The isometry of the High Overseer Thaddeus Campbell. Sweet. Dice. Litany of the White Cliff. And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd, for the foggy gray wastes of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so that others will not lose their way. And to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes, in far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt. Put Kurno in a dumpster. That'll keep him safe. Thanks, I may do that.
Curse those fools in Coldridge for letting Corvo get away. Who knows what the man could do now? Hiram, or the Lord Regent, as he asks us to call him now, seems to have faith in all the Sokolov security devices he's put up all over the city, but I'm not so sure. At least the girl has been moved to a safe place. Visiting her twice a week has given me ample opportunity to inspect the facilities, as they say. So there's an upside, at least.
Vexelaria says, that was a painting from the beginning of the game. Notice the bottle is gone. Is that right? What a nice touch. Does he have bras down here? What? This is, oh my goodness. Campbell, you dog. Jeez. My girls, oh no. Campbell, I'm not sure how my predecessor operated, but from now on, if one of my girls tries to blackmail you, you send her back to me at the Golden Cat instead of concocting some plan on your own. I've had to replace 3 girls in as many months, and you can imagine the business of carnal pleasure isn't booming in this plague-stricken hole of, you call a city, Madam Prudence. Oh my gosh. Sleep darts in here? What a creep. Oh. Okay. So, I gotta get him outside, and I've got to tattoo something onto this guy's face. Let's do a quick save. 2 kennels. I guess I can't open a door with someone. I can't get up there, I guess? Here we go.
Damn fool Corvo hadn't killed the enemy.
Dice. Huh?
Help! Get around him! Eat metal! Bastard!
He's throwing rocks at me? At least he didn't do the alarm. Okay, I need to go back and get that rune, and then we need to get what's his name out. If I can remember where that room was, it was over here, wasn't it? No. Oh man, how am I gonna get back there? Let's see. If I remember, we went down here. Use the heart. Oh, yeah, that's right. Good call. Okay. Resist temptation. Let this serve as a reminder of our cause, a token of the outsider's power bound here before us. Let us not allow it to twist our hearts. Our gaze shall not wander toward it, nor will our hands reach out in restless greed to grasp it. Okay, well, you can do that. I'm gonna grab it in greed. Coins. And that's it. All right, let's go get the body of the captain and bring him outside. Quick save, just in case. For the lore, use the heart on the High Overseer. Okay. All right, I'll do that before I leave. Oh, so this is much harder now.
I hear guards can't even walk there at night on account of slackjaws.
The watch doesn't care about kids.
Okay, 2 down. Oh, 2 down what? Half a dozen to go? They're all down there.
There! That's it! Help! Die! For the
Someone, get help!
Ox, shouldn't you be taking him to the marker labeled a safe place? Yeah, but to do so, I gotta get past these guards. That's what I'm doing right now. I mean, I could try just walking by them, because they all seem to be over there now. So let's try that.
Could the city get any worse?
Never doubt it.
Okay, I'm gonna quick save here. Now, someone wanted me to go back. Okay, so that's the way out. Someone wanted me to go back and use the heart on what's his name for lore. And I may do that real quick.
Where have the overseers gone? They wade through chest-high waters with their hounds. Somewhere near, a man has just taken his last breath. His eyes are still open.
Hello, what have we here? Okay, and I think that's it for the guards.
That work was the best he could do, and still they weren't satisfied.
Help! I need a hand here!
Misery everywhere. Campbell breaks all 7 strictures each day. It's his own little joke. He angers easily and takes revenge without mercy. The High Overseer, Thaddeus Campbell. Don't let the talk of faith fool you. Campbell is vain, lustful, decadent, and completely corrupt. He uses his position of power for personal gain and the pursuit of pleasure. Campbell breaks all 7 strictures each day. It's his own little joke.
All right, so that's the lore on him. Let's see if the Heart has anything to say in his special little secret room.
Make me look on it no more. I will be glad to rest. Once they are brought here, they never leave. The overseers always find the guild they seek. Where have the overseers gone? They wade through chest-high waters with their hounds.
Interesting. Right, let's go to Samuel. What is he resting on?
Someone there? I need more men! Take it!
Well, I'm surprised he saw me. I was hiding in the darkness. Why does it say Samuel the boatman over there? Wasn't he over there a minute ago? Maybe there's a passageway around that leads me behind the building. Oh, the back door. There's a back door? There's a back door in that big room. Okay. I could have sworn I saw Samuel the boatman when I made sure the captain's body was safe. Okay. Back door. Okay, if I just blank my way over there, I'm going to miss out on a bunch of loot and lore. So give me a second here. I'm going to take my time. Apricot tart.
No, it's just a little cough. I'm fine. I feel completely fine. Fine? Look at you. You have the plague. You were trying to conceal it from us, your brothers in the Order. Was that your intent? To spread the malady to us? No, friend. I tell you, I am well. As fit as ever. Put down your weapons. Just think for a moment before you... He was sick. Very, very sick. That much I'm sure. Now to find some way to dispose of a body.
Well, one less to worry about. Customs of the Food of Morley. Born and raised in Bristol, I spent my formative years in our smaller cities before settling in magnificent Dunwall. There in the capital city, I learned to appreciate the finer things. When the opportunity arose to document my travels to Serkanos, Tivia, and finally Morley, I left my position as a clerk for the late Lord Estermont. Perhaps, like so many in Dunwall, I suffer from being excessively cultured, but I found Morley disappointing. Over the course of this journal, I will explain why I found the Festival of Churners to be tiresome, despite the high banners, bare feet, and red robes. Actually, we read this already. The young Prince of Tivia, Lord Nathan Bale, shaking with outrage. How dare you? Oh, it's from a theater play. How dare you, sir, clothed in my very home? I should hand you over to the watch, depraved Tivian. Prince Calasar, moving closer. That's a harsh welcome for royalty, my lord. Your daughter, we read that as well. Apprenticeship. High Artificer Bartholomew, I would appreciate it if you would consider promoting me to your apprentice, formally, so that I might work with you full-time. Thanks, Humphrey. Oh, there are lots of drafts here. Bartholomew, I'm sick of mopping your floors and dusting your shelves. All of this in hopes of receiving the crumbs of knowledge that you cast my way. If you think I'm going to wait around forever... I was visited by Holger himself in my dreams last night. He told me I was to do great works for the Abbey, to cast out darkness where I find it, to help arm my brothers with weapons that reach beyond the physical and into the very heart of the outsider. I think that I am ready for this task. This is in regards to my being chosen for the position of your apprentice. If you don't mind, I would appreciate it if you looked at my record of service over the last several months. You will find that I have been... We miss you. Dear Harold, I don't generally do this, but I came across a letter your parents sent with when you were first taken to Whitecliff. Remember that we have rules in place to spare you the decision of trying to make contact with them. We can no longer walk among those we seek to protect. If you would at least read this letter to him. Though your motives may be just, we know he's probably scared right now and we are unable to be there for him. Son, we miss you. We're sorry we can't come to you now and take you from wherever they've stolen you away. Be strong, son. We know you will see your way through. Please remember us and try to find us when you're free. We love you, Mama and Papa. Be warned. Berthold, I found one of our brothers attempting to put a package in the post boxes for the others to find. I believe it to be the evidence of your sister's involvement in witchcraft you spoke to me about. I attempted to stop him, but he insisted that I would burn for her crimes if I was attempting to cover her deeds. You should warn her. See if the two of you can flee the city before they reach her. Your friend and brother. Last night. Wyndham, last night was wonderful. I am right at this moment imagining your arms around me and your breath on my neck. I feared for our lives when your fellow overseers found us, but you proved resourceful as always. And no, I won't take your slurs and threats personally, for I know you were merely trying to throw off any suspicions they may have had of us. I hope to see you again soon, perhaps in 2 nights when you have leave once more. Darian. Final warning. Edmund, it has come to my attention that you know where my sanctum is. If I catch you loitering by the statue of Holger again, hoping to run into and perhaps liaise with one of my guests, I'll have you branded a heretic and cast out of the city. Regards, High Overseer Campbell. Mission clues updated. Campbell's secret room is hidden behind a statue of Benjamin Holger. All right, well, that's what I already found.
Nice shit, bigger. Huh?
Dice.
Well, now I've gotten myself into this mess. How am I going to get out? When he comes around this door. So, I don't know the combination to that safe. Perhaps if I go to the workshop. I'm so close, too. I could end this mission right now. Concerning the crossbows, we initially thought it a great find when we came across some of the crossbows that the assassins had been using to harry our patrols. The models we found, however, have proven lacking. Dowd's men have great accuracy and range, and I swear theirs reload faster. I'm recommending that we stick with pistols and sabers and count this as a lesson in where our strengths lie. Sincerely, High Artificer Bartholomew. Am I gonna find bolts? Yep. But I've got them all. The Metaphysica Mysterium, excerpt from a longer banned work on supernatural ritual. It is said we should not sully our hands when combating the forces of the void. My studies have been deemed heretical by my brothers, but the rewards have been invaluable. I have harnessed the same energies employed by the outsider and his accursed followers while avoiding their corruption. I will prescribe a twofold method in this text. Indirection. As the whole unwholesome powers of the outsider use living flesh as a conduit, we can avoid being tainted by using the flesh of others instead. Containment. By using channels and barriers, we can focus these void energies in a raw state, shielding them from the perverse perspectives of the outsider. Storage door valve, interesting. Replacement valve, Humphrey. Would you see to it that this valve gets installed in that little supply depot by the loading docks? The men have been grumbling about this thing for what must be months now, as if there were anything of value on the other side of that door that it's supposed to open. Keep quelling problems like this for me, and you just might make apprentice. Signed, High Artificer Bartholomew. Okay, so we've got a storage door that we get to unlock. Exploding hounds. Bartholomew, I've seen harnesses you've been devising in that workshop of yours. If you plan to strap explosives to my precious hounds and make living bombs out of them, you can count me out of your plan. I'm the master of the hounds here, and without my training, they'll never do as your request. Signed, Houndmaster Wharton. Hey! Workshop chest key. I left you a copy of the ancient music so you might familiarize yourself with the principles I'm employing in this latest variation of Holger's defense, or the music box as the men call it. As you should know, it produces harmonies that render heretical energies or magic inert through counterbalancing mathematical principles. Read the book and then make yourself useful by finding us some subjects to test it on. The city is chocked with corruption and superstition, so I trust you won't have to look far. Signed, High Artificer Bartholomew. Joachim says, I can't buy t-shirts. I don't know why. I can't order it in Finland. R.I.P. I'm sorry to hear that, Joachim. I'll have a talk with Teespring to see if that's the case. Charles says, rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, Elmer season. Interesting. So there's music that can render magic inert.
We cannot doubt the effectiveness of Holger's device, or the mathematical beauty of the music itself. We've seen it in action against the forbidden practices too many times to deny it. But the question no one wishes to ask is the incantation itself black magic? The boxes are priceless, but what's inside?
Throughout the natural world, there are ripples that we can barely perceive with our senses, and ancient music permeating everything as fundamental structural rule. Through it, you can work wonders without violating the natural world or begging favors from unfriendly spirits. Throughout my studies, I have found a 17-note scale derived from this phenomenon, and with the right equipment, those notes allow for astonishing effects. Not the least of these is the ability to calm the turbulence originating in the void, which we attribute to the outsider. Okay, so I found a key to a chest. I need to find this chest. I found a door, but I need to find the storage chamber it opens. Or I found a valve, but I need to find the storage chamber it opens. And I found a key. If I kill a hound, will it alert his master? I can't use anything while I'm holding this. Ah. And I still have to find the combination for that. Doggone it. Oh! More sleep darts. Day 15, month of Timber. I managed to steal away one of the charms they were smashing in Warehouse A. Smashing them! Such beautiful and powerful things, and my brothers have no idea. They'll never find me back here, though. Nobody ever comes back here. I can brick up the door, and they'll never find me. It's all mine. The Outsider. For most, The Outsider is nothing but a child's tale meant to instill fear of that beyond the family, the community. When I was young, my mother and I were on the run, moving from one village or sea town to the next, camping in the woods for weeks, always with the cursed overseers at our backs. At night, she told me of her dreams of the empty place where the Outsider whispered to her. With each visit, her craft grew, until she could see through the eyes of moths and unlock a door or window latch from the outside of a house. Oh. I will find this empty place. Somehow the key to open the void will fall into my hands. In time I will learn the secret, and he will call to me as he called to her. Call me a heretic for my studies, drag me to your cold stone cell, whip my flesh, and put me on trial as an apostate. Burn my body to ash. But I will continue to seek the realm of which my mother spoke. It is my life's meaning. Call to the Spheres, Volume 1. My stomach twisted as the engines of the odd vessel roared louder. It was the creation of Orcado, third prefect from the Academy of Natural Philosophy. He was exhilarated, savoring each of the small craft's undulations. Orcado pulled a lever, and a great gout of smoke surrounded us. The smell of burning whale oil grew unbearable as the machine propelled itself upward. I was too afraid to look through the window, which suddenly didn't feel thick enough. As if, knowing my thoughts, Overseer Byrne looked at me and smiled. Recite some of the litany, my pupil. It will protect your heart from the turpitude of the void in which the outer spheres. On our way to the outer spheres. Huh, is this a weekend, or was that on the other side of the room? I wonder if I put a grenade. Oh no, I'm supposed to be a rat. That's right, I'm supposed to possess a small rat. Alright, well I can't do that. John Lisa with a tip. Thank you, John. Is someone firing at me? Oh, that was, okay.
Is that you? Hey, Corvo. It's Samuel. I'm here. From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go.
Runes found 6 of 7. Bone charms found 4 of 5. Outsider shrines found 1 of 1. Paintings found 1 of 1. Coins found... okay, so I got almost everything. Hostiles killed 8. Overall chaos low. Okay, so I still got a low chaos rating for this level. Man, I don't think I'm ever going to get didn't kill anyone or ghost. Those are pretty tricky. Special actions: rescued Griff the Scavenger, branded Campbell as a heretic, and saved Captain Curnow. Sounds great.
Admiral Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
High Overseer Campbell has been removed from power, and the Loyalist ally, Overseer Martin, has been freed. Dogs don't count.
He's alive. Thank you, Corvo, thank you. My uncle's a good man, and one day he'll prove it. Here. I know you did this for the right reasons, but I want you to take this as a reward. It's an old heirloom one of my aunts gave me.
David Turner says, thanks for the stream while I unpack the U-Haul. You are indeed welcome. All right. Got a reward.
If this is going to work, we have to take down the Lord Regent and all of his key allies. You know that.
Yes. Hopefully the High Overseer is the first step along that path.
And we must find the girl, Emily. Poor thing. Who knows what her mind is like, being there when her mother was killed.
I'd imagine the daughter of an empress is tougher than you think.
Quite right. In any case, we won't get the Lord Regent until we weaken his base. All the pieces are in play. He controls the City Watch. Through Campbell, he had the religious faction. Someone is funding the military. And he currently has a majority in Parliament.
Yes, I'm aware of that. My brothers control the voting bloc for my family. I'm very much aware of that.
To think,
Attention,
Lord
all
Pendleton is the
citizens living on
son
the north
of
side of the
nobility.
river, between John Clavering Boulevard and Dunwall.
You did it! Somehow you took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man, Corvo. With Campbell gone, we've hurt the Lord Regent immeasurably. And with Martin back, we'll have the finest strategist alive.
The Lord Regent must be shitting himself in Dunwall Tower.
Yes, and Campbell's journal, let's not forget. Our hope is that in these encoded pages, the location and condition of Emily Kaldwin can be discovered. Our entire movement will mean nothing if we can't place the rightful heir on the throne. We must act fast. No doubt the Lord Regent is holding Emily somewhere, waiting to reveal her, to step out as the hero and further cement his regency.
If he doesn't bring the young lady forth soon, there will be infighting among the nobles as to who should succeed the Empress.
Yes, time is against us. But now you should take a well-earned rest, Corvo. We will decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with later.
Great. I'll sleep later.
Whiskey everywhere in this place, but good wine is hard to come by.
For one so steeped in courtly manners. His thoughts do linger long on revenge and murder. The younger Pendleton, jealous little Trevor, always
Welcome
in
back,
his shadow.
Master Corvo.
Check the recording on the Loyalists before you sleep. Okay.
My, there is something to you, isn't there? You went and spanked the High Overseer in his own house. I hope the tools I designed for you function to your satisfaction. The fact that I am standing here and talking to you affirms that this is true. In several ways. Can I be of service to you?
New upgrade available. The blueprint you've brought to Puro unlocks this upgrade, Mask Optics 2. Mask Optics 2. So I have to get Mask Optics 1 first. Bullet capacity, grenade capacity, searing razor capacity, bone charm capacity. Sleep Dart's sedative effect is immediate, even in combat. Now that would be useful. Okay, I've got a lot of money. I'm going to get that. Let's get bone charm capacity. 2. Crossbow range. Reload. And accuracy. I'm trying to do non-lethal, so I'm not going to be using any of these very much. Mask Optics, though I rarely use this stuff. Okay. I could buy a rune. I wonder how many of those he has in his inventory. Let's see what happens if I buy one. I got plenty of money. So it's the only one in his inventory. Let's stock up on sleep bolts. Okay. Now, let's use our runes. Powers and bone charms. First, let's take a look at some of the bone charms I got in the last level. Undertaker, you move slightly faster while carrying corpses. Potions give you slightly more health. I thought I got more than just those two. Maybe some of them were duplicates. Well, I've got 7 slots available. Let's see. River Affinity, Delicate Touch, Magnification. I guess that. Okay, so we'll do that for now. Now, powers. I have 4 runes. I've already got Blink 2. I could upgrade Dark Vision. See in the dark and see living beings. I mean, I use this a lot. Including their fields of vision. See useful objects and security systems. So what does this just... Oh, so it adds useful objects and security systems. All right, I've already upgraded Blink all the way. I could get Possession. Costs 3 runes. Bend time, only 2 runes. Slows time for short duration. Michael says, love ya, Papa Ox. Thank you, Michael. And then the upgraded level is completely stops time for a shorter duration. You move normally. Well, I don't want to get this because that's going to increase my chaos level. So I could get bend time and possession. It's going to cost... Okay, so let's try... Actually... Agility is good. You jump very high. That's true. And it only costs 2. Shadow kill. Unaware enemies who don't see you turn to ash as they die. Ugh. Not good for a low chaos. All right, let's try agility. At level 2, you can sprint much faster. You can jump higher by holding spacebar. Sweet. All right, 3 runes to get the next level. Let's try bend time. Press left click to slow the world around you for a limited time, or until you press left click again to end the power. At level 2, time is completely stopped. Enemies and security systems are unaware of you for the duration. Wow, I really need to get level 2. That is going to come in extremely handy. That is 8 runes. Wow, I gotta save up for that. And that's all my runes. Sweet.
Do you mean to tell me you don't know how to curtsy properly?
Please, sir. I was never in service with a noble.
That's not an excuse. You need to learn proper decorum. The Hound Pits has seen a few lords and ladies in its day.
If they were here, I expect they didn't want to be recognized, sir.
Never mind that. Lord Pendleton ought to be shown the respect he deserves. He doesn't require it, but he notices.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
But even so, have you forgotten we may soon be guarding a future Empress? You will be in the presence of the most important person in the entire known world, and you don't know how to curtsy.
But she's just a child, and she's not even here. No one knows where she is.
Well, our masters are just the people to find her, I'll have you know. Please learn your manners before then.
Man, he's pretty tough on the staff, isn't he? Wolfhard says, "Hey Ox, first time catching a live stream. I'm glad you made it, Wolf. Glad you made it, Wolfhard. Good to have you on the program. Okay. So you told me to read something before I go to bed for lore.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. You are reminded that assaulting a member of the City Watch has been made a capital offense, and guardsmen are authorized to carry out this sentence on the spot. The offender's possessions are legally forfeit.
Alright, well, I don't know where this book is that I'm supposed to read. I do want to get the lore, though, so I'm frustrated I can't find it. Do I need to sleep first? Is that it? Or is it in one of the bedrooms downstairs that I haven't explored since I've been back? Hey, hope you don't mind. Pendleton's family crisis. Cousin Anna, Morgan, and Custis continue to resist my efforts and are no longer responding to my letters. The servants tell me they've been absent from the manor for some weeks. My brothers have always been arrogant, utterly convinced of their own certainty, and they don't really give 2 figs for anyone else in the world, unless they want something and can't take it outright. But this disagreement over the upcoming parliamentary vote has reached a crisis point. Up till now, the Lord Regent has been somewhat restrained in his authority, at least where the holdings of the gentry have been concerned. If Morgan and Custis vote in his favor, the law will be changed, and we will be at risk, aristocracy or not. I implore you, if you know where they are, speak with them. Lord Trevor Pendleton. Check out the rooms of your co-conspirators. Okay, good. Whale oil. All right, do we have a new audiograph player? message?
Memoir, Chapter 28. Waverly, Waverly, Waverly. The very name sweeps one away. She came into our cold marble hall and brought light and warmth. She changed our lives forever. It was only later I realized she was a traitorous little weasel, like all the Boyles.
So that is new. Poor Cecilia. A Gaffer's Tale, we read that. A Gaffer's Tale, we read that. Admiralty and the Fleet, we read that. Havelock Log Entry 2? Well, it seems that we have invested in the right man with Corvo. Not only did he free Martin from the office of the High Overseer, but he went into that viper's nest and sorted out Campbell personally. With Corvo in our company, I suspect there is no one in the world we cannot touch. We are now committed to this path. There is no turning back. Havelock Entry 1. That's what we read last time. Great. Have I read this? And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. Yeah, I read that. Okay, this leads back to the shop. Now, I haven't explored the streets outside. Let's do a hard save here. Before sleeping. I don't know if there's anything out there, but I haven't been out there yet.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. This is a reminder that walls of light erected in our streets are for your protection. However, they will respond to any touch or approach with lethal force. Furthermore, it is a misdemeanor to throw any object or animal into a wall of light, whether for amusement or with criminal intent.
Whoa, what's over there? Golden Assassin says, Ox, congrats on the 1.2 million subs. Thank you. Long time coming. But a long time left to go. It won't end there, my friends. Look at that, a grate that leads below. The Hound Pits office. Oh, okay. Do I need to worry about exploring this part of town? Are there enemies here? Oh! Aha! Oh, so it leads right to my bedroom. Oh, that's right. I remember coming here in my last stream, but I didn't fully explore. The Fugue Feast, we read that. The Trials of Aptitude. Yep, we read that. What a cool spot. Man, I want this bed. Oh, look at that. Can we go even higher? If I could get to the top of that tower. Maybe I need an upgrade for Blink to get up there. Or maybe I can't get up there. Oh, there's no runes up there. All right, well, I won't worry about it for now. King Sparrow feathers. Got some coin from that. X. Ooh, hello. Abandoned apartment key needed.
Citizens displaced by quarantine measures are reminded that the Dunwall Navy has bunks, food, and salary, and in some cases, legal amnesty available for qualified applicants. Report to a recruiter to learn more about the opportunities in service to the Lord Regent.
So there's really nothing out here. Bit of a bummer. I was hoping for a side quest or something. Well, let's go sleep. I went down here, didn't I? Oh, I need a key for that one too. Okay, so looks like we'll have a lot to do here later on. Just nothing quite yet. Corvo's bed. Okay. I'm going to use this opportunity to get more water. Let's see, we've been broadcasting for 2 hours. Oh, and it's already 3 o'clock. If I keep broadcasting, I want to play more. See, that's the thing. I want to play more. I want to go to the next mission, but if I do, I may not be able to get my lore video done for tomorrow. All right, let me get some water and think about it for a little bit. I'll be right back. Maybe let me know in the comments what you want me to do. Keep playing now or Obra Dinn lore video tomorrow. I kind of have to make a choice. Be right back. Okay. Keep playing. Play on. Keep playing is in the lead. Okay, did I miss a bunch? Let's see. Keep playing. Please continue. Please play. Okay, nobody. Okay, yeah, it's all up there. Play, play, play. Is anyone saying Obra Dinn? Is no one saying Obra Dinn? All right. Keep playing, everyone says. All right. Well, so let's keep playing. If I have time to work on an Obra Dinn video for tomorrow, I will. No promises. No promises. Jake Holy says, hi Oxhorn, love your videos, and will you do a video on the new trader in Fallout 76, please? Yeah, I'm not sure when, but I will eventually do it. Don't worry about it. It'll come. Nick says, I care about the Obra Dinn. All right, well, I'll do my best. Martin is on his way to join the Loyalists, and Campbell's fate has thrown the Overseers into disarray. Decoding the High Overseer's journal may reveal a number of strategic secrets, most notably the location of the rightful heir to the throne, Emily Caldwin. Brian says, I love the Obra Dinn, but I also look forward to the streams every week. I do too. I think I've struck a fine balance because the lore videos are what I love to do. I love the lore videos, but they take a lot of work, and this is a great bit of deviation from that. It kind of spices things up, and I get to discover new games and learn more lore when I live stream these games. So I think it's a good balance so far. Oh, so he's all the way outside. I should have just gone outside. Okay.
Report freedom of speech and actions. The state depends on you.
There he is.
Hello, Corvo. I expect Martin will be joining us shortly. I hate to start your day with such a strange matter, but the servants heard something last night, moving through the storm drains beneath the building. Most likely a weeper, the poor bastard. There's no hope for them once the plague gets that far along. Nothing more than a shuffling corpse full of sickness and insects, if you ask me. I'd appreciate you investigating, just to be sure it's not a nosy guardsman that's getting too close. Here's a key to the hatches. I'd send a servant down there, but they'd die of fear on the spot, I'm afraid. Maybe Piero can concoct some sort of sleep poison for your crossbow if you want to go that route.
Okay. Learn about the Weepers. There's the sewer hatch. Investigate a disturbance in the sewers.
Ah, hello, Corvo.
There
There are important things we must discuss. But at the moment, it seems we have an unwelcome visitor here at the Hound Pits. The Admiral would like your help in investigating it, prior to sharing what comes next.
Okay. Now, do I kill the Weepers, or will that add to my chaos level? My chaos rating? Oh, great. Thanks, guys. You locked me in. I do love a good sewer crawl. But do I want whatever's in the sewers to get out? Probably not, huh? Oh, and I can't close it now. Whoops. Hope that wasn't a mistake. Ethan says weepers are civilians, don't harm them. Okay. Oh, this leads back, okay, to where we saw earlier. Let's close that door. Are they gonna attack me? An ancient note. I'm sorry, but I won't be here for the next meeting, or ever again for that matter. What happened here was unnatural and makes me sick to recall. I left the result of our labors here for you to keep, but I expect that the rats will consume it before you return. Goodbye. Do I leave the bodies here, or are they going to get eaten by rats? That's it. 2 runes for the effort, though. I'll take it.
You went down there in the sewers? I thought I heard a weeper in there earlier. You're probably the bravest man I've ever met. Overseer Martin has arrived. He's with Admiral Havelock now. They want to talk to you.
Okay.
Corvo, I trust you remember Martin, an overseer before, and perhaps again someday soon.
I owe you thanks for my rescue.
Indeed. You've given us a glimmer of hope, Corvo. Because we've gotten what we wanted from Campbell's journal. You've done it. We know where Emily Caldwin is being held.
The Golden Cat, of all places. A bathhouse for aristocrats. Little better than a cursed brothel.
Oh, great.
But there's an unfortunate twist. It appears that Pendleton's own kinsmen stand in our way. The twins, Morgan and Custis. Not only are they controlling Emily, but they have the controlling parliamentary votes we so desperately need.
Yes, the Pendletons have to die. But most importantly, Emily must be brought here safely so we can protect her until the Lord Regent and his entourage have been dealt with. Pendleton's waiting for you on the dock. He's asked to brief you personally. I think it's best.
There are few brave enough to laugh in the outsider's face, but Teague Martin is one. Do not be deceived by his talk of strictures. Martin's crimes weigh heavy on his spirit. They top off the wine with river water, but eventually someone swoons. Then fresh bottles are fetched from the cellars. He has been a soldier, a highway robber, and a man of faith. He wonders which is more powerful, the knife or the tongue. He always had his sights set on the Abbey's highest office.
Corvo, a moment.
I know
if I
the
may.
Golden Cat. Not as a patron, mind you. I designed some specialized devices for him. Kept the blueprints, if anyone is curious.
Don't. I brought you tea as a courtesy to a colleague. I won't make that mistake in the future.
Ooh. I'm sorry. I only thought... Never mind what I thought. Thank you for the tea.
I have to get back to the Admiral. He has news for me.
Yikes. That was awkward.
Campbell's book appears to contain much more than we expected. He was blackmailing a number of highly ranked overseers. With the information in his journal, we will be able to manipulate the religious faction. The overseers will bend to our will.
Ah, the Royal Protector. Just the man I needed to speak with. Corvo, I've asked to speak to you myself. You see, I'm sending you to kill my older brothers, Morgan and Custis. They're horrible men. It's true, as you may have heard, cruel beyond words. Further, my brothers are close allies to the Lord Regent, and as long as they are in Parliament, we cannot gather the votes we'll need to stop the Lord Regent from further consolidating his power. These days, they're best known for exploiting their favor with him to cheat others out of their wealth. Let's just say that not every family evicted and quarantined for having the plague actually has the plague.
Whoops.
I warned my brothers in every way I could. I really did. But they never did listen to me. They'll be at the Golden Cat tonight at their usual revels. They'll be protected by the City Watch, so it'll be dangerous. Now go. Please do it before I change my mind.
They want me to kill them. I wonder if there's a way to save them, but what are the ramifications for saving them? If they really are as evil as he says they are, maybe saving them would suit no noble purpose. All right, well, someone's lonely, Piero.
Corvo, my friend, do you need ammunition or weaponry? Would you like me to craft something for you?
I should probably save my money for other upgrades. And I do have more runes to spend, but only 2. And what do I want to do? I want to level up Bend Time. That costs 8 runes. All right, let's do it. What's that? Ah, read it. All right, Samuel, my ferryman, take me to the place.
I'll take you to the Golden Cat when you're ready. I've taken Lord Pendleton enough times, believe me.
Oh. The Loyalists believe that Emily is being held at the Golden Cat by the corrupt aristocratic Pendleton brothers. These men are Lord Pendleton's despised older brothers, twins, and they are loyal to the tyrannical Lord Regent. Find Emily at the Golden Cat and eliminate the Lords Custis and Morgan Pendleton. This I can do.
I'll get you as close as I can to the Golden
Shiba Lover
Cat,
says,
Corvo.
tips for dog treats. Thank you, Shiba.
I have to go the rest of the way on your own. The entrance is near Holger Square. The main thing is to make sure that little girl, Emily, gets back all safe and sure. Them two Pendletons are there, so I'm guessing there'll be a lot of guards. Slackjaw might have some ideas on helping you get inside the cat, if he don't kill you. This here's his territory. He and his Bottle Street gang hole up at the old Dunwall whiskey factory. They sell the elixir that folks use to fight off the plague. I'll lay low, but keep an eye out for you and the little lady you bring him back. Good luck to you. I know Emily must mean a lot to you. Be careful going up the street, Corvo. A river hand I know pulled up alongside me last night and said there's one of those watchtowers on Clavering now. I guess you getting rid of Campbell shook up the Lord Regent.
Mission clues. The Loyalists believe that Emily's being held by the Pendleton... okay. Alright, I read that already. Ah! Your actions affect the city. A high number of deaths result in more rats and weepers, different reactions from your allies, and darker final outcomes. What? Oh my gosh. All right, before we go to the Golden Cat, let's go to the Dunwall Distillery just to make sure that we've got all options available.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Thaddeus Campbell, formerly High Overseer, is no longer a citizen of Dunwall. He now bears the Heretics brand, and by one of the oldest traditions of the Abbey of the
Slackjaw.
Everyman,
Slackjaw.
it is now a minor criminal
What kind of name
offense
is that
to offer
anyway?
this man aid or housing.
Anything in
this
your
time
pocket
of
for a poor
spiritual
working man?
crisis,
Huh,
the
pal?
Overseers have initiated the Feast of Painted Kettles until a new High Overseer is chosen.
Hey, you're just the man I was looking for. Slackjaw's wanting to talk to you.
Well, I'm glad I didn't kill everybody in here while I was here last time. He probably wouldn't have wanted to talk to me.
That him?
Yeah, he's the one.
Hey, we got a message for you from Slackjaw. He wants to talk at the distillery.
Okay. All right, we got some bone charms. One is
Picked
up
up
there.
anything good?
Blow off, Choffer.
A few out there, but you know what? We'll deal with that later. Let's talk to Slackjaw. Didn't I get the key earlier? Maybe they changed the key. Maybe they changed the lock.
Easy, easy. You just need a bit. Ain't you heard? Slackjaw keeps the good stuff for himself. Rest of us get 1 part elixir, 3 parts water down. Oh, that's just to make the swallowing go smooth. Well, I ain't taking no chances on getting the plague. Drink till you drop, that's my motto.
Looting in recent months. The looting started in the warehouses. Once enough men took sick with the plague, the companies had to suspend operations. My husband Malchus was with the Merisian Tobacco Leaf Company, which closed last year during the month of clans. He ran the fireboxes at the main curing barn. Malchus always said flu curing made the sweetest leaf. Sickness hit the tobacco men hardest because of all of the smoking. They ran with a small crew for a while, but around the time my husband got sick, the fires were put out and the tobacco sat rotting. Somehow the thieves knew and started stripping the place. Later they moved into the houses. The bastards.
Got anything to smoke or eat?
Bunting. This art dealer, Bunting, is a man of taste. If anyone left in Dunwall has something worth stealing, it's him. So whoever opens the safe gets double the normal cut.
Shut up.
So we gotta save. There's a locked safe in the art dealer's house. Slackjaw's gang has not been able to open the safe, but the code is probably So the code is probably elsewhere. Okay. Incandescent paste. All right. Key.
Hey, blow off, chopper.
My men were right. You do look like a man out for murder. Way I figure it, there ain't nobody worth killing around here except those 2 Pendletons over at the Golden Cat. I'm right, ain't I? See, Slackjaw knows. Them boys are twins. Rich, mean, and weird. Worse than most of their ilk. They've been laying low there a while, not sure why. There's a lot of security at the Golden Cat tonight, though. Special guests and the like. But you're gonna walk in there dressed like that and kill the Pendleton brothers? Maybe I got a better way to take care of them, too. If you're doing something for me first, understand? Someone, I don't know who, is killing my men, taking my territory, stealing my goods. Might be a fellow named of Galvani. I sent my best man to investigate, but he went missing and... well, now I need someone to find what happened to him. Go to this Galvani's place. He lives nearby off Clavering Boulevard. You do that for me and I'll get you a better way into the Golden Cat.
Okay. Slackjaw wants to know what happened to Crowley and suspects Dr. Galvani, who lives nearby on Clavering Boulevard. We've been there. We can do that.
What the fuck are you looking at? Shut up.
Sexton. Wow. I'm glad he doesn't mind just taking all his stuff. Alright, I got a rewiring tool. Use the heart on Slackjaw. Great idea. Thanks.
Slackjaw. Horrors raised him. He'll never know his father was a prince.
Oh.
He deals in flesh, weapons, strong drink. They've always called him Slackjaw. He knows the streets of Dunwall, especially its dark alleys, as well as any man. If ever in doubt, which is often, he uses the knife. He and his thugs started in Trevor's Alley. Now his influence is felt over the entire island of Bristol. Slackjaw. Horrors raised him. He'll never know his father was a prince.
The rats are gone. Got the bone charm. Twist of fortune. Very rarely a potion gives you full mana. The heart will comment on the cell you're on. Use it on the distillery. Okay.
There is a strong drink made here. I tried it once. Distilled from river crusts by the taste of it. The brothels sprang up around the distilleries. They are inseparable. At the academy, they cut the flesh of the dead and trap the lightning from the sky. There is a strong drink made here. I tried it once. Distilled from river crusts by the taste of it.
Okay, so we need to go to Giovanni's place, find whatever it is Slackjaw wants.
Picked up anything good?
Dr.
What a
Galvani's
mess,
offices.
huh? Whole town's gone to trash.
He's gone.
Looks
Look out for the watch. They got no respect. He's gone.
Whoa. What? Okay, what was that? Assassins. Hey, buddy, got anything for me?
Want to look at some of the things I've found? Good prices, I swear.
Nothing I need. Well, that was surprising.
Shut up!
It was my first time seeing those assassins, and they had superpowers like me. Well, that was 3 sleeping darts that I'll never get back. Bone Charm. Spirited 1. Potions give you slightly more mana. Why are there so many flies in here?
Attention Dunwall citizens. A mandatory whale oil ration is now in effect. Non-compliance is a punishable offense.
Why am I so cold?
So we've got 3 guards there. That would be very tricky.
Attention Dunwall citizens. This district is now under a mandatory whale oil ban. Compliance will be strictly enforced.
Seen anything scary? I don't need shit from you.
Where did the others go?
Citizens of Dunwall, the Lord Regent has ordered strict whale oil rationing in this area. Failure to comply will result in immediate arrest.
This is ridiculous.
Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of
Whoops. Sorry. Didn't mean to throw him. Okay, so we got guards over there on the other side of that wall. We've got this guy here who keeps looking at us.
Attention Dunwall citizens. A mandatory whale oil ration is now in effect. Non-compliance is a punishable offense.
Then there was one more, wasn't there? I think I threw him over here, yeah.
Dunwall citizens. This district is now under a mandatory whale oil
Okay,
ban.
so we got this area
Compliance will be
clear.
strictly
I don't have to worry about that other guy till I cross that barrier. But from here, we can go into Giovanni's office. Now. Bone charm. Okay, so there is a bone charm nearby. I'll pick it up when we go to the other side. The Distillery District. A promotional book excerpt. Across the Empire, Old Dunwall whiskey is not only the finest libation of its kind, but also an important cultural tradition among discerning folk, sophisticated and common alike. Captains moving their ships across the great ocean always have a bottle in their quarters for occasions. Fine restaurants and bars keep it in stock, and farmers across Crystal exchange Old Dunwall whiskey when healthy children are born. Actually, I think I've read this. Great.
Might be worth checking out.
Okay, looks like there was one that I missed. Hopefully he won't come inside.
What you mean? They pay you in coin? I get mine in bottles. Paid in drink? Oh, you fucking bastard. How much they give you? I still hate telling you that.
Oh, I remember this.
Huh?
Okay. All right. Mira Carpathia says, hi from Houston. Love your vids, Ox. Tip, you can hide under tables or train cars by walking up to them. That's a great tip. Thank you. Let me just make sure everything is clear back here. I know they probably restocked it with loot. The third stricture, avoiding the rat plague. I read that. And bolts. Okay, upstairs we go. No one on this level. Now, gotta save here. That's right, I unlocked it earlier. This leads back outside. Man, so they put a lot of the money back. Some of the loot is back. Well, I'm gonna have to make sure I pay close attention. Okay, staircase back up. Travel to Pandesia. I believe I read that. Up we go.
What do you think?
I think he's dead, right?
I know that. I mean, do we have suspects?
Suspects? What? Suspects? We ain't gonna waste time solving who killed him. Personally, I'd buy who did it a drink.
But what are you gonna put on your report?
I'm gonna say we found one of Slackjaw's men inside, all dead and bloody, and that you are a stinking idiot.
Yeah, it's nice.
Well, I didn't want to waste another sleep dart, but at least I didn't have to kill him. Wayne says, so happy you're playing this. It's one of my favorites. Will you be playing 2 and Death of the Outsider? I'm currently on Death of the Outsider. Yeah, that's the goal. I mean, we are going to give precedence to new games as they are released. So while I continue my lore series, we'll be playing some Rage 2 when it comes out, and then Outer Worlds if it comes out soon, and same with Cyberpunk 2077. But when we don't have something new to do, we'll do this. Plus, there's also BioShock 2, which I haven't played yet. He's dead. Clue. Where's an audio player? Bull rat fetus? Oh. I may have to go into his secret chamber. The Leviathan's Sorrow, is this new? Little is known of Pacote, credited with the series of pamphlets arguing against the whaling. Yeah, I have it. Oh, it's already open. Sewer capacity in the month of Nets. I've been asked to tell the problem, so here it is. It's been every year that we work like men gone mad during the month of Nets. I don't hardly see my family. It's bad enough that the work is clogged with trash from the catch, pieces of crates and nets, but the water smells of hagfish guts too. We got to get it done before the month of rain or you know what. And it ain't like we get help from those jerks in civil engineering either. Been at this job for nigh on 28 years and I never seen one of them come below except to measure will it hold when they go putting up one of their fancy new bridges. So these last 3 years been the worst, and here's why. It's the river crusts. Moved into the works. We hear a man ahead yell and scream like he's burning up, then we all climb up fast. No other choice. Valentin says, the art and level design of this game is amazing, even better than Dishonored 2. The guy who created City 17 and Half-Life 2 created the city of Dunwall. I'm enjoying the layout of the city, I have to admit. All right, so we need to find an audio player. We're getting lots of king sparrow feathers. Okay, what am I missing? Maybe we have to bring it back to, take it back to Slackjaw. Okay, so we're not playing it here. We got to take it back to Slackjaw. All right, my cigar is out. Need to do a new one. Hold on. Check runes or bone charms with the heart. I thought I did before I left. I did get that. Well, maybe I didn't. All right, I'll head back inside and check with the heart. Plus, maybe it has something to say about that interior cell. John says, how do you feel about the magic in this game, given how you've expressed your concerns about it in other franchises like the Elder Scrolls and Dragon Age? Also, any Deus Ex love? I haven't played Deus Ex. I don't have anything against magic in video games. I think magic should be appropriate to the world. So magic in Fallout, for example, I'm like, That's why the whole Lovecraftian stuff and Dunwich and Cabot, it's interesting and I like producing lore for it, but I don't know if it really fits in this post-apocalyptic Fallout world. Magic, of course, perfectly fits in Skyrim, and just the fantasy genre in general, I'm not terribly interested in right now. This game is really interesting because I'm having a great time playing it. I don't know if I would do a lore series on it, but I am intrigued by the world. I want to learn more about the outsider or the otherworlder or whatever his name is, and I guess the science, for lack of a better word, behind the magic in this universe.
Nothing after all.
All right, I think I got it all. Okay, back to the Distillery District. Towards the Golden Crown, we've got a bone charm, 2 bone charms. We'll worry about that when we head that way. Now, to avoid being spotted. Oh! I'm glad I put the corpses away. Oh dear.
Spread out. There's been word of a ruckus. No details yet.
Oh, and there was a guy on that second level balcony. Good thing I didn't go there. Whoops. Missed that. That's okay. Back to Slackjaw. Hey, lads.
Hungry? Well, don't eat river crust. It'll make you sick as a bucket.
Did I say Golden Corral?
Hey, wait a minute. What just occurred to me? How come it's always me who pay for the whiskeys?
Shush up your mouth. You know I can't work out the right number of coin. It's embarrassing.
Not fast
Hey there, Slacky. Look what I got for you. Oh. Where'd he go? I should probably look at the quest marker, huh? Yeah. Oh, that's what I know. There he is. Nice pink pants, my man. Whoa, look at those. Wearing them high. Looking good, chap.
That Galvani is a leech. A doctor, they call him now. Get into his office and you can find out what happened to my man who vanished. What's this? Information from my missing guy. Let's have a listen.
Got anything to smoke or eat?
Slackjaw, Chopper. It's me, Crowley. I'm making this in case I don't make it back. He was right. There is someone once you dead. Wants to take over the distillery and the whole Bottle Street gang. And you'll never believe who it is either. At first I didn't. That's why it's taken me so long. I wanted to be sure. What's that?
Oh no.
No! No! Ah!
So Crowley's dead. Too bad. He was one of my best men. Still, you and me had a deal, and Slackjaw never goes back on a deal. Take this key. It ain't for the Golden Cat, no. This key's for the captain's chair. A hotel abandoned since the plague gutted this part of town. Take the stairs to the top. You can use the roof to get into the Golden Cat brothel.
Oh.
See that? Slackjaw keeps a bargain. Just as good as the men who run the city. Maybe a little better. You think about that. Now maybe we can help each other out again. I could get rid of the Pendletons for you. Quiet-like and without killing them. But you gotta do something for me in return.
Uh-oh. This is how the mob gets you. They do you a favor, then you do them a favor, then the next favor's a little bigger, and you think, well, I've already gone this far, so you do them their favor, and suddenly you owe them. All right. Tell me what you got in mind.
The Cat's having a big reopening tonight. Lot of money clients, including an arts dealer named of Bunting. He's got particular tastes, or so I've been told by some of the ladies. Got some pretty fancy stuff locked away at his place, and the only thing preventing me from nabbing all that loot is the combination to his safe. Of course, the Pendletons have been camped out there for months too, not sure why. So that means a lot of the City Watch and other soldier types. Bring me that combination, my masked friend, and then I take care of the Pendleton brothers. Just like that. You ain't never even gonna touch them. And I promise, I won't kill them, and no one will ever see them again. Now if that ain't a deal, Slackjaw don't know what is.
Okay, locate the art dealer in the Golden Cat. Slackjaw wants the art dealer's safe combination. In exchange, Slackjaw will neutralize the Pendleton brothers without killing them. Yeah, but what's to prevent me from looting it myself?
Picked up anything good? Huh.
Picked up anything good?
Huh.
Where he goes so quick?
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The Lord Regent has ordered strict whale oil rationing in this area. Failure to comply will result in immediate arrest.
Trichondria says, never trust a gangster in pink flood pants. It's probably why. Ooh, we got a guy vomiting down there. Let's do a quick save. Let's see if we can walk by without these guys turning hostile. Apparently not.
Come on. Come to dinner now. That's
What are you doing down here?
Sweet little birds. Come to Granny. Granny won't hurt you.
Hey, Granny.
Can't be. Dearie, is that you? No. No. Dead. Dead. Who's that? I can't see. No, don't go. Let Granny Rags tell you a story. It won't cost you anything at all. Which would you like? The history of the great city of Dunwall? No, that's not for you, no. You want the tale of Empress Jessamine Caldwin. Regal, fair-minded, she brought prosperity to the city, hope to all. Then, violently murdered these 6 months ago. Nothing's been the same since her death. Poor child. Her spirit lives on, trapped, misused, and for what purpose? But here's the worst part. It was a man she trusted over all.
Back door to the Golden Cat, but that's not the way that they wanted me to go. It's good to know this exists, though. Let's,
Dunwall is dead and cold. Now, Granny Rags has told you a tale, so maybe you'll tell it to someone else later. Change up the ending a bit if you want,
Allison's letter. Dear Daniel, I've been given a geologist position with the Horizon Trading Company in Circonos. Soon we'll be undertaking our first survey just south of Karnaca. Don't wait too long to leave, because there are rumors of people being denied passage out of the city. Wait for me in Karnaca. Looks like you never
Have
made
you
it.
seen it? The handsome one with the beautiful dark eyes. I guess not.
In this time of spiritual crisis, the overseers have initiated the Feast of Legion.
Ugh, yuck. All right, so we got one more bone charm over there, and this is the way towards the captain's, what is it? The Captain's Chair Hotel. And I'm on the ground now. Not a position I want to be in, but maybe I can go under the wall that way. Yeah, this brings me out to the other side.
You filthy mudlark. Let a tramp like you get elixir.
We've been on half rations for a week. I ain't catching the plague. Hand it over.
No, please, it's for my baby. He needs it.
It's us that needs it. If the City Watch gets sick, how are we gonna protect you?
Protect me?
You grab her, I'll get the elixir.
You're gonna rot in a cell till you die.
No!
Hey, you. Get lost. This here's a private party.
Help! Sir, please help me.
Shush up.
Doggone it! I saved, right?
He needs it.
It's us that needs it. If the City Watch gets sick, how are we gonna protect? Hey, you. Get lost. Stand you for the war.
Ah, she killed him anyway. Interesting. This is going to be tricky. I may have to kill him.
He needs it.
It's us that needs it. If the City Watch gets sick, how are we gonna protect him?
No, I need it for my little one so he won't get sick. Thank you, sir. You saved me. How can I thank you? I have nothing. Wait, take this. It's the backdoor service key to Bunting's house, the art dealer on the main street. I used to work for him, you know, before the plague. He's let all his servants go, but he's still there, probably hoping he'll be able to sell something from that safe of his. I don't know what he has left, but it's all I have to offer you. Please take it.
Bend time, Oxhorn. Oh yeah, I've got the bend time thing. The art dealer's servants provided a key to the service entrance of his home, which allegedly contains valuables. Okay, well, I did it this way. Let's reload that save and see if we can do it non-lethally.
He needs it.
It's us that needs it. If the City Watch gets sick, how are we gonna protect you?
Protect me?
You grab her, I'll get the elixir. You're gonna rot in a cell till you die, thief.
No! Thank you, sir. You saved me. How can I thank you? I have nothing. Wait, take this. It's the backdoor service key to Bunting's house, the art dealer on the main street. I used to work for him, you know, before the plague. He's let all his servants go, but he's still there, probably hoping he'll be able to sell something from that safe of his. I don't know what he has left, but it's all I have to offer you. Please take it. Again.
All right. Well, that worked. Great. 1 second, getting a phone call. Hello. Hey.
No.
Sounds good. Thank you. Bye-bye. Wait a minute. Did she just yell for help? I don't see her body anywhere. Okay. So we've got a lot of options now. Go to the Golden Cat via the captain's chair. Eliminate the Pendleton twins. Locate the art dealer in the Golden Cat. And we have a key.
Dies. A mandatory whale oil ration now in.
Dies. Huh?
Okay. I'm gonna have to slow time or something for this one.
Again.
Okay, please don't die. Like, don't die if you go down there. Maybe if I get far enough away, she won't die. If I don't hear her die, then she's fine. How about that?
Dies.
Dunwall citizens, a mandatory whale oil ration is now in effect. Non-compliance
I think I read that.
is a punishable offense.
So I gotta go around. Nope, right there.
Yes, of course.
So we got two guys on the other side of that door looking. Here I got some. Whew. Okay. Got about 40 minutes left. Just quick save. Clockwork malfunction. Enemy grenades take slightly more time to explode. Is there nudity in this game? Hold on. According to what I read, there's no nudity, so let's proceed carefully. Art dealer. Whoa! Play your way options. The upcoming area is riddled with pathways that allow many approaches to accomplish your mission. Look for overhead ledges, rat tunnels, water passages, and hiding places. All right, let's do a hard save. Wow. So cool.
I do now?
That's 3 days' wages. Are they serious?
Jackson says you can use your sword on rats to break up the swarms. That's good to know. Okay, the art dealer is on the other side of this wall. So I either need to go down this street or find a way over. They don't look up, so I'm safe up here, right? Ooh, and a window. So I could get in easily. But let's do the art dealer first.
Huh? What the fuck? Someone help me out! Dump you in the river! Ha!
Doggone it. I should really quick save after each one.
That's more like it. Not as exciting, but affordable.
Now Morgan's on the first. I need to get the men in position. The eyes.
Morgan Pendleton is in the ivory room on the second floor. Custis Pendleton is in the smoking room on the third floor. Doggone it. I can't get up there? Gosh, there's runes everywhere. Well, let's go get this rune. But it's inside. All right.
Huh? Help!
Maybe I should just take the street level.
Dice.
Oh, whoops! He's accidentally shot. For those talking about sleep darts, I am out of sleep darts. I stocked up before I left, but I've already used them all. Turn around. Okay. Now, ivory room, smoking room, art dealer over there. It's still on the other side. Oh, but there's no easy way to get from there either. Well, maybe I just need to go inside and find my way to the art dealer from inside. I found her? What?
Who are you? Why are you wearing that mask?
You're kidding me! I found her already?
Corvo? Corvo, it's you! You're wearing a mask to sneak around, aren't you? They told me you were head chopped off in the prison, dead, like Mother. That seems like a long time ago. But you're not dead. Now we can leave. I have a plan. I almost got away twice. There's a special door to come and go for special people, and I'll show you. And if anyone tries to stop us, you can fight them.
Oh, great!
It's this way.
I'm not going to do this just yet. I still have to go to the... I'm going to reload my previous save, because I didn't mean to actually find her so quickly. I still have to go to the art dealer. No! No. The quick save.
John Morgan's on the first floor. I need to get the men in position.
The ivory room. All I can tell you is it's very heavily soundproofed. I'll leave the rest to your imagination. Custis is easier to manage. Some nights he just waits in the smoking room upstairs and talks. It's funny what people will pay for.
Can I talk to the madam? Well, let's quick save and see if we can talk to her or if she'll raise the alarm.
Please don't kill me, I beg you. I'm just a businesswoman. Help me!
Okay, she calls for help. I want to get the princess or the empress last. I want to do everything else first, then we'll go to the empress and find a way out. Golden Cat Master Key. I know we are running low on beds, but I must have a room for the child. She's more important than you can guess, and recently she almost got away using the VIP entrance. That's why I decided to keep the Master Key in my possession. This girl must be cared for, even if she's a brat, and I want her kept in a room to herself, Madam Prudence. Okay, well, I got the Master Key. Guest ledger. Lord Morgan Pendleton with Luella in the Ivory Room, 2nd floor. Mr. Bunting with Betty in the Silver Room, 2nd floor. Lord Custis Pendleton with Violetta in the Smoking Room, 3rd floor. Hey! That'll be handy. The boldest measures are the safest. Okay, let's find this art dealer.
Talk to that nice girl again. The one I told you about.
You realize you're at the Golden Cat, right?
Yeah, but she's different. She really...
Me. Idiot. She likes your money, not you.
You're just jealous.
Shut up.
Huh? Nothing after all.
Okay, I'll wait for them to finish talking. He comes out anyway.
Talk to that nice girl again. The one I told you about.
You realize you're at the Golden Cat, right?
Yeah, but she's different. She really likes me.
Idiot. She likes your money, not you.
You're just jealous.
Shut up. What?
Our bending time wasn't fast enough. He saw me through the door. I thought I could hide behind the door, but at least now I know where he'll run to. I can activate the conversation, then come back here and hide out on that ledge.
Talk to that nice girl again. The one I told you about.
You realize you're at the Golden Cat, right?
Yeah, but she's different. She really likes me.
Idiot. She likes your money, not you.
You're just jealous.
Shut up.
Nasty furry filth.
Better not be a joke.
Yep, I see the rune.
They ship them in from farming villages, bastard daughters, and extra mouths that can't be fed.
Ooh, big bright room here. Oh dear. Well, that's where I need to go for the art dealer.
Dunstan, the Pendletons are here. You're supposed to be on duty. Come on, you're supposed to be on guard. You'll get dismissed for sure. I can't believe this. You said you weren't even drunk. Wake up!
Finally. I've been like this for 20 minutes. Your footsteps sound a little loud. Have you gained a little weight, honey?
Oh my
Just
God.
like last time, understand? Slowly, and only trigger the shock at my command. Get it? And the safe word tonight will be retribution, let's say. You hear that, you stop. One shock out of line and you are out of a job. Stay focused, please.
He wants to take the whole inheritance for himself. He's wealthy and wears fine clothing, but underneath, all men look the same. He is low-born. He has killed more than once to keep it a secret. He is very rich and powerful. Soon the money will run out, and when it does, things will not go well for him.
Oh, that's good. I deserve that one. Shall I tell you why? The Pendletons are here, right? I'll start with them. I cheated them, robbed them of thousands. Oh, you're ruthless. Don't hold back. I'll tell you everything. The Pendletons' inheritance was worth hundreds of thousands at least. Told them it was junk. Retribution! Retribution! Ah, that was perfect. But it's all I can take for tonight. Call my servants. We're done. We're done, I said. Retribution! Now let me out! What the? Who is this? What do you want?
The safe, yes, of course. The combination is 138. Take anything you find. I think I felt my heart skip.
So I can't knock him out? Alright, well I got the combination to the safe. I also don't want him talking. I could continue to torture him. Let's do a hard save, just so that, you know, we don't get a chaotic ending, but let's see what happens.
Please, my heart won't take this. Ask me anything. I screwed the Pendletons, yes, and I've been to the Brimsleys. They worship the outsider. I've seen it. I did it too.
Oh dear. Okay, well I don't want to torture him that much. I don't know what impact it has on the game, but let's go back to just after getting the combination to this safe. Whoops, I think I just saved over it. Whoops. Oh, we got this again. All right.
Finally. I've been like this for 20 minutes. Oh, that's good. I deserve that one. Shall I tell you why? The Pendletons are here, right? I'll start with them. I cheated them, robbed them of thousands. Oh, you're ruthless. Don't hold back. I'll tell you everything. The Pendletons' inheritance was worth hundreds of thousands at least. Told them it was junk. Retribution! Retribution! That was perfect. But it's all I can take for tonight. Call my servants. We're done. We're done, I said. Retribution! Now let me out! What the? Who is this? What do you want? The safe. Yes, of course. The combination is 138. Take anything you find. I think I felt my heart skip.
Now we'll save the game. Okay. Did someone see me? I could leave now. I could go get Emily and leave, but I also want to find out what's in that safe to see whether it's worth my time to give the combination to Slackjaw or to keep the contents for myself. Did they just keep respawning?
That's beautiful, honey.
Go on with what you were saying, Morgan.
And so then, the vote is 43 to 41 against us. But the bylaws state that...
The Lord Regent's provisional bylaws?
That's exactly right. They state that the conservative position gets an extra 3 votes.
But not in the month of Timber.
Is that true? How on earth do you know that?
Did you think I was born a courtesan, Lord Pendleton? I was a clerk to Lord Estermont. Before.
Whatever happened to old Estermont?
The rats did. An old sewer line led under his office in Parliament, and one day it flooded, and they all came rushing out. They say the other lords barricaded him in to save themselves. The screams lasted hours. He begged and called them by name, but they let him die.
Well, if I go in that way, he's gonna see me. All right, I need to find that safe. The smoking room is upstairs. Daughter of Tivia. I think I've read this. Part of that play. And that leads towards the VIP exit, so I don't know where to go to find this safe. Weeper identification and handling. Once a victim bleeds from the eyes, you cannot help them. Death is inevitable, given our current understanding of the plague. However, by following protocol, we can limit its spread. All personnel handling Weepers, or those that are in the final stages, must consume liberal amounts of one of the available protective potions. I think I've read that as well. Okay, so I need to find the staircase leading to the 3rd floor. The safe is not at the cat? Oh. The safe is at the art dealer's house. Okay.
I don't know. Some kind of mask, he said. He didn't get a good look.
Did he say what he wanted?
I hear he didn't say a word, but he went through the place like the outsider himself.
Maybe the plague's driven him crazy.
He didn't fight plague mad. He had discipline.
Mark me. You get that mask off, and you'll see a Weeper.
Know what I think? He's one of Dowd's. That's how he fought. Like a shadow.
You've been reading too many scary novels.
You think I'm scared?
You're shaking like a little girl.
Go jump off Caldwin's bridge.
Dice.
What did I do wrong? I guess I wasn't at the right angle.
I don't know. Some kind of mask, he said. He didn't get a good look.
Did he say what he wanted?
I hear he didn't say a word. There's a place like the outsider.
Dice.
Firing!
I don't know. Some kind of mask, he said. He didn't get a good look.
Did he say what he wanted?
I hear he didn't say a word, but he went through the place like the outsider himself.
Got you now.
Guards, for me. I'm a Pendleton.
What did I do wrong? Did I put the body down too loudly? All right, well, I could just ignore the brothers and get Emily. But she's still on the top floor, right?
I don't know. Some kind of mask, he said. He didn't get a good look.
Did he say what he wanted?
I hear he didn't say a word, but he went through the place like the outsider himself.
Maybe the plague's driven him crazy.
He didn't fight plague, man. He had discipline.
Mark me. You get that mask off, and you'll see a weeper.
Know what I think? He's one of Dowd's. That's how he fought.
What did you see? I know you're somewhere around.
Guards, for me.
Flank him.
Help me.
All right, maybe I'll go out the window. Trying to remember, which window was it that I went to? Up here, I guess? Yeah. Okay, let's go to the VIP entrance with Emily.
Who are you? Why are you wearing that mask? Corvo? Corvo! The door is locked. Unlock it so we can get away from this place. This place is on the river, so you must have come by boat. I'll wait for you near the boat. I remember the way. Don't worry about me.
Oh, that was easy. Okay. I got the code. So I could go to Slackjaw. Because now I have the combination. Three minutes left. That's right. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and save here and end the broadcast here. We need to go to the art dealer's house to check out the safe. We need to go to Slackjaw to give him the combo, and then I believe that's it for this mission. So that's what we're going to do in our next live stream on Friday morning, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. Well, the actual next live stream is going to be Thursday, of course, for Scotch and Smoke Rings. We'll be playing some Doom at that time. That's Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. It's after 5 now. I'm going to see how much work it's going to take for me to do a lore video on Obra Dinn. I don't know if I'm going to get it done in time for tomorrow, but I've got an entire inventory of lore videos for you coming up later this week. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for joining me all for this live stream. I hope you guys had an enjoyable time, and I'll see you soon for my next live stream on Friday and then Thursday. Have a good one, and have a wonderful rest of your Monday.